Good day, everyone. This is your subject, Social Studies, grade 7A and 7B. Your teacher here, Miss Michelle Joy. This video will serve as a recap makeup class, especially for the students who weren't able to attend our virtual class today. Let's proceed to our online learning discussion now. Class, before we proceed to our online learning discussion, I would like us to have a short recap or review of the last topics that we have discussed last week, which is about Asia's natural vegetation. We have discussed about the major climate regions of Asia, and they are the following. Number one, tropical climates. Under tropical climates, we have rainforest, grassland, semi-arid, and desert. Number two, subtropical climates. And under this, we have humid subtropical and desert. Number three, temperate climates. We have temperate, subarctic, grasslands, and desert. Number four, polar climates. We have polar tundra. And the last one, highland climates. Highland varies with altitude. So these are the topics that we have discussed last week. Class, for the objectives of our lesson today, students must be able to know about Asia's natural resources. So at the end of the lesson, I expect that most of you already know the natural resources that are present in the different countries of Asian continent. Class, our topic for this week is about Asia's natural resources, and these are the following vocabulary words. Please repeat after me so you can still practice your reading skills and speaking skills even if you're just at home. Are you ready now? Let's start reading. Number one, crucial. Number two, element. Number three, resources. Number four, reserve. And number five, valuable. Now let's read and study the meaning of these words one by one. Crucial means critical, important, essential. Vital, pivotal, decisive, momentous, urgent, serious, and necessary. Example of crucial or important is our health, our life. So we have to take care of it. Another example of crucial thing is the natural resources, because without the natural resources, we will not be able to survive. The next word is element. Element means basics, rudiments, fundamentals, essentials, principles, component, element, factor, ingredient, and constituents. So when you say elements class, these are components or factors of a certain thing. Next is resources. It means assets, means money, property, capital, wealth, wherewithal, funds, cash, and riches. Resources are the things that we have. Example, properties like houses, cars, money, funds, cash, or wealth that we can use in able to survive. The next word is reserve. It means store, retain, hoard, stock, stockpile, hold, reservation, save, keep, preserve. So when you say reserve class, example, you have 100 baht and you're going to keep or reserve or save 50 baht for later use. And the last word that we have is valuable. It means precious, useful, expensive, priceless, invaluable, costly, dear, worthy, beneficial, and profitable. So it means class something that we value very much, it's expensive, and something that is worthy and dear to us. So these are the 5 words that can help us better understand our topic for today. Let's read them again from numbers 1 to 5. Crucial, element, resources, reserve, and valuable.
Natural resources are things found in nature that people can use. There are many different types of natural resources in the world, including water, soil, coal, natural gas, plants, and animals. We use natural resources to help us survive on the earth. Sometimes we use natural resources just as they are, such as water, fruits, and vegetables. Other times we use natural resources to make other things that make our lives easier. We burn coal and natural gas to power and heat our houses, schools, and businesses. Minerals are natural resources too. Minerals come from the earth, but they are not plants or animals. People use minerals like salt, iron, copper, coal, aluminum, and gold. There are two types of natural resources, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources are those that can be replaced. Trees are one example of a renewable resource. As long as we only cut down as many trees as we plant to replace them, we will never run out of trees. Non-renewable resources are resources that cannot be easily replaced. Oil and natural gas are two examples of non-renewable resources. It took millions of years to form these resources. Once we use them all up, they will be gone forever. Instead of non-renewable resources such as gas and coal, we can use renewable resources such as water and wind for power. It is important to learn to conserve, protect and use wisely our natural resources so that there will be enough of them in the future.
Now, class, let us study about Asia's natural resources. As well as being the most populous continent in the world, Asia is also very rich in natural resources. Asia is the world's biggest reserve for crucial resources such as coal, tin, iron, and petroleum. Other valuable items like gold, silver, uranium, copper, lead, and zinc, as well as gemstones, are also found in Asia. So class, looking at the map in here, we have land use and resources. So we can see countries of Asia with the natural resources that they have. So we have here the major resources like coal, natural gas, oil, forest products, gold, silver, iron or uranium, diamonds, other minerals, fishing, and major manufacturing and trade centers. Now class, let us study about Asia's natural resources. So we have here coal. And coal can be found in Siberia, Japan, northern China, and northeastern India. Coal is very useful class because it is used for electricity. It is also used for smelting, and other industries use coal for brick, paper, limestone, and cement. The next one is iron, and we can find this natural resources in India and China. So iron is also very important because it converts carbon monoxide to hydrocarbons used for fuels and lubricants. And iron metal is strong but is also quite cheap. So most automobiles, machine tools, the hulls of large ships, building parts, and machine parts are made out of iron. Next class, we have water. So Asia's water resources are abundant because its tropical climate brings high annual rainfall. High mountain ranges in the central part are the sources of many important rivers. So because we have abundant supply of water, we can use it for recreation purposes, for power purposes, agricultural purposes, home purposes, and industrial purposes. Next class, we have animals. Asia is rich and diverse in terms of animal species resulting from its vast forest and water resources. Because Asia is the largest continent in the world, it is no wonder that it has different kinds of animal species. Next class is forest. Some of the world's biggest areas of forest are in Asia. All types of vegetation can be found in these continents because again, we have the complete climate that exists in the world, which are polar climate, temperate climate, and tropical climate. They play important roles both in the environment and the economy. Next class is tin. Tin can be found in Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So tin are very useful as well because there are different products made from or mostly being tin. And the most common use of tin would be in tin cans for food like this one. Tin is also part of many metal alloys which have specific uses such as bronze, bell metal, solder, type metal, pewter, and gunmetal. It is also used for tinning copper and brass utensils. The tin is also used in roofing, like this one in the picture, and other parts on construction. And the last one that we have is petroleum and natural gas, which can be found in Persian Gulf, Indonesia, China, and Caspian Sea. So, class, just additional information. The world's largest country that produced oil is Saudi Arabia. And in fact, water is more expensive in Saudi Arabia because in Saudi Arabia, they have abundant supply of oil.
Smile and learn.
Hey there, friends! I have a very important mission to look after the environment and help so that kids like you join us in this task, which is vital for our planet. As you may already know, human beings and the environment are closely linked together. Every time people harm nature, they cause environmental problems. These problems involve damaging changes in the environment, many of which will be irreversible and will affect the health of all human beings. Look at this river. People have thrown waste in it. The water has been contaminated, and now nobody can drink it. Oh no! There are also many animals and living beings that will die because of contamination. Luckily, it's in our hands to protect nature and look after the environment. That's why I want to share with you these 10 easy ways to look after the environment. Let's take a look. Turn off the lights and the electronic devices you're not using to save energy. Replace plastic bags with reusable cloth bags. It takes plastic bags years to decompose, and making them is a very contaminating process. Separate and recycle the different types of waste: organic, inorganic, containers, glass, or paper and cardboard. To avoid wasting water, make sure taps are completely turned off. The toilet is not a rubbish bin. Did you know that we waste 10 liters of water every time we flush the toilet? Have a shower instead of a bath. A 5-minute shower uses about 100 liters of water, while a full bath would use up to 250 liters. Turn off the water tap while brushing your teeth. If you didn't shut off the faucet, you would waste an average of 20 liters every time you brushed your teeth. Reuse paper. For example, remember that you can write on both sides of the sheet to maximize its use. Pick up your litter every time you go to the beach or the mountains. Respect and look after the animals, flowers, and trees around you. Easy ways to look after the environment, right? I'm sure you already know about them and do most of them. With simple actions like recycling, saving energy and water, and looking after all living beings, we contribute to a more sustainable planet. Do you know this word? A sustainable planet or city are those that provide people with a good quality of life without risking natural resources. This way, future generations will enjoy a wonderful planet where economic growth, environmental care, and social well-being are in balance. Remember, it's in your hands. Want to join us in our mission?
Did you like the video? We have so many more. Subscribe by clicking on the seal. And if you want to keep watching more videos, click on the boxes.
Class, just to summarize the topics that we have just discussed, which is about Asia's natural resources. So in West Asia, we have arable land, and we also have different kinds of animal species. In South Asia, we have different spices, of course, different types of forest, mangrove forest, and as well as animals. In Southeast Asia, we have different kinds of forest, water bodies, and biodiversity because it has various animals, reptiles, and birds. In North Asia, we have gold, silver, and copper. And in East Asia, we are rich in mineral deposits, crops, and of course, different animals as well. Class, for your activity, please click the link in the Google Classroom to answer the activity. And your activity this week is word wall. When you click the link, this one will appear, but you can choose to answer this activity by choosing match up, find the match, quiz, game show, quiz, or maze chase. Good luck, everyone! Class, we now come to the end of our online discussion. If you have any questions, suggestion, or anything that you want to say to Miss MJ, please feel free to call me or send me a message in my personal line account because I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe.